What's up, everybody? It's your host with the most, Amelia is More. That's right here at the next stop for the Hip Hop Tour. We're in Harlem. We've got HAKIM Green, we've got R-KITECH, we've got Glacier Water, and Sweet James. You want to know more? Keep it right here. We'll be right back. Here at Sweet James, if you want to know where hip-hop lives in Harlem, it is Sweet James every Wednesday night. Always throwing it, always bringing it. Fellas, welcome to the Hip Hop Tour. When did you guys really realize that what you were doing for fun was actually a full-fledged career?
I don't know. I think I realized it from day one. I mean, even though it was very rare at the time, you know, we were on the radio station and there was no radio, or no hip-hop on radio except for what we were doing.
Exactly.
But it was constantly growing every single day. So for me, I didn't see what it would be today, but I knew there was a future in it. So that was.
I mean, likewise, I can feel from the experience from the people that was calling us, from the emails that we're getting, from the excitement of people that felt from us playing a new record every week to week. So we knew something big was gonna come from it, definitely.
Where did you see, or how did you see the role of a DJ begin to change?
I think when we started to go on the road, we kind of saw that a DJ, even when we first started, but we always saw that a DJ could do so much more. You know, a DJ could travel the world and play all over the world. And if you could do that, you could do anything.
Started DJ, everything formulates for him, what he plays, how he controls the crowd and everything.
You found it right here on the Hip Hop Tour with your host, the most, Amelia is More. We got more for you right here at Sweet James on Monday night. So if you're in Harlem, this is the spot. We out. R-KITECH, you're not really new to the game, but you keep on doing your thing. You know, it's interesting that you said back to the basics because the culture did start with a focus on lyricism. How important is that?
Stay focused on the essence, get the essence of it, where it came from.
There you have it. Hip-hop culture is also the truth, and you got it straight off from R-KITECH. We've got more for you, so you don't want to go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is Kenya from Universal Concept Photography, correct?
Yes.
Can you talk about how it has evolved? I mean, from the Polaroid days and what it meant to get that Polaroid in that little paper frame to now.
We have the digital camera now, you know, opposed to the film camera or the Polaroid camera, you know. Polaroid camera, you have to wait 2 minutes, shake it, you remember, shake it like a Polaroid.
Make sure it didn't get wet.
Exactly. You shake the Polaroid and you would print it out. And that's.
Do you change your backdrops based on the event itself?
To me, this represents hip-hop, New York,
Yeah.
Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, you know. And you can Google me, you can find me. It's not a problem. Just Google me, googleme.com, and you'll find me. Universal Concepts Photography.
Yeah. Hey. All right. I know if you are true hip-hop, you already know this face. It's nothing but HAKIM Green.
I wouldn't get signed. He said I didn't look like I was locking the block and that his whole rap roster was.
What do you define as the essence of hip-hop?
Self-expression. Like hip-hop has always been around, we just didn't call it hip-hop. At times we called it bebop, at times we called it jazz, at times we called it rock and roll, at times we called it blues, at times we called it many things. Poetry, but you know, ultimately it's the art of self-expression. It's going within yourself and projecting that inward out.
Health is part of the culture. You gotta have mind, body, and soul. And this brother right here has got the new thing to keep you healthy. It is some fly water with fly bottle, fly packaging. Cause you know how we do in hip hop. It's gotta be special.
My name is Jonathan Torres, and I'm the regional distributor here for Crystal Glacier Water. It's the premier beverage here in New York City. We have a nice, elegant bottle with traditional blue light, as well as a really high alkaline content of 8.0 out of 14. So if anybody knows about drinking beverages and water, we have to know that alkaline is, you know, very important when it comes to, you know, water.
And you can't get it anywhere. You gotta get it at special places, like talk about the spas, hotels.
Yeah, definitely. We do have some hotels right now that are in the process of doing it, such as the Sheraton, the Marriott. We're working on having it in Brooklyn Terrace, a couple of locations in Long Island, New York.
Like we say here, if you want to get jiggy with it, bam, that's what you do. Now you're in the know what you're gonna do. It's your host with the most, signing off, talking about what's my next stop on the Hip Hop Tour.